Hey everyone, Narlash here back on Valguero Ascended. In our last episode, we tamed up some high-level baryonyx. So we got a max level, so we got a 150, right? And we got a 145. Both males, so we can't breed them, but they're actually going to help us out today. So the original plan, what I wanted to do today, was tame up a higher level Megaraptor. However, I spent a good chunk of time flying around and watching them all die to aloes. Yeah, so I noticed that Megaraptors can take on an aloe, sure. If there's more than one though, forget it. Like, they will just die every time, and that was kind of the issue I was having. I'd find a low level one, I'd get rid of it to open up the spawn, and then I'd find a higher level one, and it would just get into a fight with aloes and then die. So still on the hunt for a high level Megaraptor that we can tame, but for today, can you get out of here, Mr. Kangaroo? For today, I think we're gonna go do another cave. Yeah, so we're gonna put our baryonyx to use today, and there's a cave in the White Cliffs here. I think let's bring up the whole map here. It's like over here somewhere. I'll know it when I see it, when we get over there, but we're gonna take the aloe out today. So this is one of our fully imprinted aloes, and I did level up its health a little bit, put most of the points into damage. I noticed that we don't do nearly as much damage without the pack buff. So like we only do 153 here, which I think this one is mate boosted. Yeah, it was mate boosted, I think. Definitely doing less damage there. Yeah, I don't see another Lystro, so I'm not sure. But yeah, there's a little water part to this cave, so that's kind of where the baryonyx is going to come into play. So we do have our baryonyx, I believe. Yes, we do. Yeah, this is our max level tame. So we're just going to bring this guy with us, and I was debating on running over there with the baryonyx versus the aloe, but we do have the imprinted aloes now, so I kind of wanted to get some use out of them too. But yeah, still on the hunt for that Megaraptor. I would like to get them tamed up so we can get some breeding going, but yeah, they just like to get into fights with all the wrong things. So we're just gonna make our way over here. And if you do find yourself enjoying today's video, make sure you drop it a like. Helps the channel out a ton. And if you're new, go ahead and subscribe. And yeah, they're just aloes everywhere. So many aloes. Probably not in the market for any more of them. I think we're kind of good where we are in terms of aloes. Yeah, I did forget that our stamina on these guys is not amazing. So this one does have the highest stamina stat, but it only has like 1,000 stamina. And I did notice that they do drain their stamina pretty quickly. So maybe like the baryonyx has so much stamina. I think it just has better stamina efficiency too. Yeah, I think we're okay though. So I do kind of want to keep our eyes out for a Megaraptor just in case. And I haven't really seen any rhyme or reason to where they spawn either. Like I heard that they were supposed to only spawn around like Deinonychus areas, but I've kind of just seen them like all over the place. Some have been close to Deinonychus areas, like the nests, but then other ones have kind of been just wherever they want to spawn. So yeah, not entirely sure. Just making sure that aloe didn't aggro to us, because we are really low on stamina again. Yeah, I think the cave is actually right up this way. It's another aloe too. There's just aloes everywhere. Yeah, I think between the bleed and the pack buff is what really does the Megaraptors in when they get into a fight with more than one aloe. They just don't stand a chance. Is there a way across here? It looks like there is. We have to go past these aloes, which is not what we want to do, but probably what we have to do. So let's navigate our way through here. I also just realized that we have our Jerboa with us, so hopefully our Jerboa can survive the underwater part. It's not huge, but I also am not sure how much oxygen the Jerboa has. So we will have to keep that in mind as we go through here. Now, I don't know if these will be cave level creatures as well. I imagine they will be. So could be tough. Probably should have brought another aloe with us, now that I think about it. So we could have gotten the pack buff and the bleed. But I mean, this aloe does pack a punch just on its own, so I think we'll be all right. Now I'm pretty sure the cave itself is back this way. There's another aloe, of course. Yeah, I'm kind of surprised there's so many aloes. Like, I know they spawn in the White Cliffs predominantly, but I didn't think that there'd be so many of them. Are we in the right area? Are we really stuck on these trees? Oh yeah, we are. We definitely are. So you can tell you're in the right spot when you see these, like, these rock formations here. I don't remember what they're called. Like, I know there's like stalactites and stalagmites and all that, but I don't remember ever which one is which. But essentially, you're going to see like a purple glow, and you're going to see these rock formations here. So here is the cave entrance, and we are at 78.3, 90.4, in case you are curious or want to do this cave on your own. And let's start getting in here. So there's some stuff right here. Not sure what level they are yet, but we do pack a punch, so that's good. We do have a really good knockback. Yeah, these are definitely cave level. 190. The Scorpion Silver level 200. But I don't foresee us having a problem here. I believe there are bats down here too. Oh, we have an Arthro. But we should be okay. We shouldn't really have to worry about our armor either, because we are on the aloe. I'm not sure where that Arthro went. Did we kill the Arthro? There's no way. Yeah, there it is. Okay, I was gonna say there's no way we killed that Arthro. As long as we keep the aloe between us and the Arthro, we shouldn't have to worry about our armor. Nice. Okay. We are in pretty good shape here. This is a very beautiful cave, I will say. Okay, we do have a lot of Arthros up here. I don't think we need a scuba tank for this. I don't think it's that much water. I'm going to take the venom there. I think we need the venom for the boss, but I don't really remember. I'll take the hide. That should be good. I'm going to pop a couple more levels into damage. Okay, let us move down here. We'll start attacking this stuff. Yeah, we just gotta be careful with the Arthro recoil damage. Ultimately, we could always repair our armor. The only thing about that is that we are wearing mostly riot armor. So that just means we'll need to have like polymer and pearls and stuff. But I mean, we do need to harvest pearls at some point. Okay, so let's give you a point of damage. And kind of want to force feed you a bit. We might not need to. Are there any more creatures in here? Yeah, it looks like there are some. Right there. Okay, let's give you this level. Might as well. Feed you some of this meat too while you're doing your animation. So I'm pretty sure there's an extra room in this cave. Not sure, I don't remember where. Oh, here we go. Oh, wait, does this stuff not aggro us? Am I attacking this stuff for no reason on the aloe? I might be. Oh, this is a 290 Arthro. Ooh, gosh, this hurts. Yeah, I don't think this stuff is actually aggroing to us. Oh, there's a, ooh, I'm glad we came back here. Okay, let's give you more damage. Take your stuff from you. So there are spiders here. I only see spiders though, so that's good. We'll take these guys out really quick. Yeah. Didn't expect the loot crate actually, so I'm kind of glad we took a little detour here. I think we're clear. Dude. I mean, yes please. Like that is just amazing. What I'm gonna do though is I'm gonna heal this aloe up really quick because we're at like half health and we have plenty of meat on us. Okay, looks like we are about good to go here. Perfect, and I'm gonna take this chitin from you. And that's probably it. Yeah, I think we'll just drop the rest of this. Grip some weight here. Cool that the polymer plants are in here. I don't think I'd ever come here for it though, because the spot in the redwoods is just so much easier. We don't have to deal with cave creatures. So it doesn't look like this stuff actually aggroes us, which is good to know. We didn't actually have to fight any of the stuff on the aloe. Yeah, I kind of want to just explore the rest of this cave, just in case there's any more loot, because those riot pants were amazing. And it looks like there is this room back here. Okay. Okay, yeah, this is what I was looking for. Okay, the snake is moving. Is it aggro to us, though? I keep hearing stuff like there's a megalosaurus in here, which would be absolutely horrible. So lots of bugs. Very framey right here, actually. Ooh, yeah, I don't like the framiness here. So there's a room back there. We are going to have to deal with this stuff, though. That's the only thing. And there is this, which that might just lead us back around to the front of this room here. So what we're gonna have to do if we want to get in there is clear out all these bugs because we have to dismount. I just want to see if that loops us back around to, yeah, it looks like it takes us to that waterfall. Okay, well, that's kind of cool then. All right, so let's take these bugs out, then we can check out that back room there and just see what's going on before we hop into the water, because the water is where we need to go. So, reluctantly we have to fight these arthros and stuff, but we should make pretty quick work of them, fortunately. Also, I will say that we have Essence Eater, right, and all that stuff. I feel like it rarely ever procs, and we never get to like Essence Eater 2 or 3. Or if we do, we very rarely get it to 2. So there's one Essence Eater, so we do a little bit more damage now. And then, can we get a second one before this one wears off? That is the question. Okay, fortunately the arthros are not hitting us with the spit, so that's good. Okay, that one's down, this one's still 290, which is crazy. Just eat all these guys. Is this a dead snake? Okay, that is a dead snake. Okay, then we got these guys here, which are just spiders, it looks like. Okay, so that's kind of cool then. Alright, come on. Come on, spiders. Yeah, the knockback on the aloe is actually really nice. Alright, I think we should be in the clear. Possibly. Well, the aloe just scared me there. Was a loot crate back here? Oh, there's other lights back here. Yeah, I'm not really sure what we can feed them. I love this. This is super cool. Yeah, this is actually really cool. I'm surprised there's only a few feather lights in here, though. I think when I came here on the map tour, there was actually a bunch of just a ton of different light pets in here, but darn, I don't think I have anything that we can try to tame those with. Unless they eat berries. We can try berries, I guess. Okay, well, let's see what's in this this loot crate here. Well, I mean, definitely want the flat gloves. That's huge for us. I don't really need the shadow stake. That is pretty massive. And then we have... Let's actually throw those on right now. I'll put our frontier gloves on, which I think is the ones we were using. Yeah. Nice. And then we have an Ascended Giga saddle. I guess we're in the market for a Giga. Let me go back to the aloe really quick. And do you have berries on you? You might. I just want to see if we can feed the featherlight. I don't think we can feed them berries. Right? I think... Is it only mushrooms? Is this water safe? No, I don't want to swim. Yeah, it says put taming food in the last slot. Well, I mean, I guess to be fair, we could just go into the aberration zone to get mushrooms, but if we're gonna go down to the aberration zone, we might as well just tame one down there, I imagine. Okay, well, that was really cool. Oh, you know what? What's up here? It is so framey in this spot. So framey. Okay, doesn't really look like there's anything here. I don't think we missed anything in the room, right? Might as well just check one more time. While we deal with the framiness. It's kind of bad. I'm not really sure what's making it framey, but I should get some trees like this for the castle. I know there's some trees outside that have like the red leaves. Okay, let's get out of this area. The framiness is like driving me crazy. Oof, gross. Okay, there we go. Okay, that was mega cool. I like that a lot. The dog with the T-Rex. That's so cool. Okay, so I think we left some creatures over there. So what I want to do then is hop off of you. Do you have anything that we want? So you have some levels. We'll take all your stuff that we think is useful. Oh, we have a map. That's actually perfect. Oh, you know what? I want your arrows. Thank you. Let's put you away. And let's take out our... Oh, God. Okay, you're right there. I have so many creatures on me. It's kind of silly. Okay, let's give you damage. All right, so let's take a look at what we were dealing with in here. Ooh, it is so foggy in here. All right. I think where we want to go is back this way. I'm pretty sure. I'm pretty sure there's supposed to be piranha in here too, but I'm not seeing any. Okay, and should be able to surface right here. Perfect. Oh, here's piranha. Oh, and Sarcos. Not what you want to see. I think the spiders have aggroed to us a little bit, possibly, or they're just doing spider things. Yeah, not happy about the Sarco, because I'm not sure what level it is. I don't know if it can death roll us while we're in the water. I know it can definitely do it on land, so I'm like, not necessarily trying to... Oh, there's a Megalania there. I mean... That's kind of gross. Oh, it's only level 40, actually. So we did kind of get lucky with the lower level Sarco here. Perfect. We can harvest it that way too. Okay, awesome. All right, so we have a Megalania here. There's some spiders here. Let's get up onto land. Okay, you guys are gonna aggro us. That's fine. Baryonyx does a decent amount of damage. Just want to make sure they don't knock us back into the water. Okay, there is an Arthur up there. We could chuck the aloe out and have it fight with us. I'm only a little concerned that these Megalania are going to be really high level, which they're not. They are mate boosted though. Oh, and there's another red loot crate there. Okay. If you can do this cave, there's some, like, this is amazing loot. Yeah, so let's just fight the Megalania like this. We should be alright. They're only low level. The other one's stuck. The only real danger is if we get rabies from them. Okay, here comes the other one. Well, it's trying to anyway. Yeah, if we had an imprinted Baryonyx, like a fully imprinted Baryonyx, would be in really good shape. But I mean, this is actually super nice. Our Baryonyx is really strong. Alright, you should die pretty quickly here. Did we get the toxin from the other one? Oh no, it's on the floor because we're actually really heavy. I'm not sure if we need the toxin for the boss. We probably do. We have that. Let's actually just drop everything else. So I kind of want to use the aloe. If I hop off of you, do we aggro everything? Take that. Take that. Pop our aloe back out just for the moment. I'll pop you away. Oh gosh, spiders are coming. Holy jeez. Okay, that scared me a little bit. I got really nervous there. Alright, so there's our artifact. Yeah, the aloe just does so much damage. Yeah, that spider did scare the crap out of me. That's so funny. Like, all I could think was that spider was a cave level and it was going to hit me, and I wasn't sure how much damage it was going to do. Okay. All right, let's grab this this loot first. Wow, those Arthurs do so much damage, and the recoil damage is just crazy. Okay, let's grab this. Riot blueprint, Tabajar saddle blueprint. We don't need those. How expensive is this blueprint? Like, extremely expensive. 856 polymer. Man, it is better than our flak. Man. Yeah, that's crazy. Okay. So we should be clear to grab our artifact here. Boom. Artifact of the Skylord. That's awesome. Oh, yes, please. Interesting that some of these loot crates just like respawn right before your eyes. It's kind of nice. I noticed it only happens like once though. This is very lackluster. We'll probably never make the assault rifle. Yeah, it's a little like I've seen it happen once in the other cave and then once in this cave, but after that it hasn't done it anymore. So I'm thinking maybe it's just kind of how the artifacts in ASC used to respawn immediately after you took them. All right, so let's pop our Baryonyx back out here because we are not out of the woods yet. Let's see, Baryonyx. I do really hate how dark this water is. It's a little bit better right now, so maybe it was just foggy outside, like one of those deals. Hopefully we can kind of just cruise through here. Yeah, it's much clearer this time, like coming out of here. So let's see, we came in over here, I believe. Sounds like it's raining in here actually, which is kind of funny. Oh, we got some piranha. Here's the piranha we were looking for. Okay. Yeah, I think if you're gonna... Hello? This spider must have respawned, right? Oh no, did we come in over there? We might have come in over there. Where are the creatures that we skipped? I actually don't remember. No, we definitely went in the water right here. All right, so I definitely want to take the yellow back out then. Yeah, if you're gonna come do this cave, I would recommend just bringing the baryonyx because you don't have to worry about dealing with the or I guess any kind of water creature that will fit. You don't have to deal with worry about dealing with the piranha and stuff like that because that would be really annoying if you had like a really slow swimming creature. Okay. And it's nice that we're getting some use out of the aloes, which I was kind of honestly thought we weren't really gonna. Is that a... I thought there was a loot crate over there. That is not a loot crate. Let's actually come back this way and check to see if this one respawned. Yes, it did. Okay, but we do have to contend with these Arthros though, so let me beat up our aloe again before we do that because these things just hurt. Okay, we are healed up a bit more, but I think we should be good enough to take out these creatures here. So let's do that. So that Arthro is 180. And what is the other one? The other one is 290. Ugh. I think it's the same level they were before. Yeah, that's pretty brutal. Come on. Come on. Oof, man. Yeah, they definitely hurt. Okay, let's... Okay, just want to make sure that wasn't still alive. Alright, what do we have? Ooh. Man, all the riot stuff. Okay. So we have riot boots that we can craft now. What are we currently wearing? Just those. Okay. And these are probably mega expensive as well. Yeah, that's so much polymer. I mean, we can get a ton of polymer. And if we really needed to, there's like tons of polymer here. Ooh. Oh, Arthros. We do not want to fight you right now. I kind of want to go to the other side and take a look and see if there's anything over here. I don't think that there is. Lots of Megalania. Okay. We don't aggro anything in here, apparently. That is good to know. Oh my, there's so many Megalania right here. I think we don't do trample damage because we would just aggro everything. Oh, there's another loot crate over here. Dude, there's so much loot in this cave. What's over here? Okay, looks like a dead end. Alright, so do we have an Arthro over here? Doesn't look like it, so we should be good to fight this stuff. It's really only the Arthros that pack a punch. Everything else is kind of like inconsequential almost. Plus we have the knockback, which is really nice. Alright, I don't see any Megalania around, so we should be okay. Man, the colors in this cave are just so cool. This cave is amazing. Alright, what do we have? Dodic Saddle, Electric Prod, which we'll probably never use. I'll just take that stuff. Okay, we'll see if that loot crate respawns. But I do want to see if, like, is this breakable by any chance? Okay, had to check just in case. Okay, and I do want to wait now to see if this this loot crate will just respawn like instantly. Maybe we walk away a little bit. Give it some space. Look how blue this is. What? Why is it like that? That is so awesome. If this wasn't an artifact cave, this would be a really cool cave to build a base in. Yeah, this blue is just so gnarly. Is it coming from the ceiling? I guess. Yeah, I guess it is. All right. Well, I guess I'm gonna hang out for a minute, heal up the aloe, and wait and see if that loot crate respawns? I have a feeling it might not because it didn't already. But I guess we might as well just hang out just in case, right? Ah, okay. There we go. Almost got the aloe healed up all the way, and the loot crate did respawn. So I'm not sure how quickly these things respawn. Like, we can go check the other side again, see if the other one came back, but I have a feeling this is going to be the last one for our run here today. Ooh, I will take that. Ascended Rhino saddle. Huh. Okay, that is mega cool. So now you have an Ascendant Giga saddle and an Ascendant Rhino saddle. The game is trying to tell us something. Okay, so let's come over here really quickly and we'll just check one more time. Right in here. I do not see a loot crate. Okay, so I am kind of glad we waited. It did take a little bit longer for that one to respawn. So you may have to just kind of wait a bit if it's your first time running the cave. If it's your second time or like after that, you know, second time or later running the cave, I haven't seen them respawn, at least not in the other cave, the same way. So can we get past you guys? We can. Yeah, so I think it's just the first time you loot stuff, it like kind of respawns really quickly. Oh, it is dark and raining. My favorite. At least the moon's out so we can kind of see where we're going. I don't really remember. I think we can go this way. I think this way had only the one aloe. I'd prefer only have to fight one aloe, if possible. Oh yeah, we definitely got stuck on those trees before. We're definitely going the right way. So there's an aloe there. Let's try to avoid that guy. Okay, so we're just gonna make our way back to base here. Definitely a really successful cave run. There is so much loot to be had in that cave. So like if you thought Crag Cave was really really good, ooh, Deinonychus. Yeah, if you thought the Crag Cave was really good for loot, that one is just amazing, right? Obviously it's higher tier loot too, so I think that you get different loot depending on the tier, right? So you will not get yellow loot crate stuff, or like maybe there's some overlap. I think it would make sense if there was some overlap, but there are some items that you will get in a yellow loot crate that you will not find in a red one. At least that's how it used to work in ASE. So if you're looking for a specific thing, ooh, no, thank you. We could probably fight them, but I prefer not to since they're pack buffed. I mean, what level are they? Oh, we can probably take them out. But yeah, like if you're looking for stuff that you need a blue crate or yellow crate, then you'll probably want to do the Crag Cave for a bit. But if you just want stuff like from red loot crates, then that cave that we just did for Skylord is just perfect for that. I will say though that I do like that. Oh, we go down, right? I think we go this way. I do enjoy that all of the caves have cave creatures so far. Like cave level creatures, rather. I think that just makes it more interesting and a little bit more challenging because it feels better. Like if you go in there and you're fighting a bunch of stuff that's like level 20, you know, it's kind of like, oh, well, maybe there's a lot of creatures and you need to... No, I wasn't sure what those cactuses are on the floor, those little ones. But yeah, to me, just having the cave creatures in there, it like ups the stakes a little bit. And it just makes it like a little bit more like nerve-wracking, right? So we hopped off the aloe and then the spider's coming at us and it's like, well, it's not just a normal spider. That could be like a level, you know, 200 something spider coming at you. So I enjoy that kind of stuff. So, okay, yeah, I can see the base area from here. So yeah, let's just get some stamina and make sure we get all the hide off of you so we don't accidentally drop it. Hello? I actually thought that was an aloe running at us. All right. So we should be able to get past all this stuff. Yeah, there's just so many aloes. I do really want to find a high-level Megaraptor soon. I do want to get an Elder Claw as well. However, I did look up how you tame, or quote-unquote tame, Elder Claw. And we might tame one and just do what we can in terms of like what it wants to eat. Yeah, I mean, quote unquote eat, right? And just have one, and then, you know, later on try and like, you know, get all the things that it requires so we can get a really high level one. I kind of just want to have one. So we'll see how that goes. But yeah, Megaraptor is the main thing because I do want to breed them and mutate them. And the sooner we get started on that project, the better. And then I don't know if we'll do like anything crazy with the Elder Claw, but I do want one to mess with, so. Okay, so we are kind of getting through here. A lot more parasers around here as time goes on, which is kind of cool. You know what I haven't seen though, that used to spawn all the time over here in ASE is Dinotherium. There used to be Dinotherium all over the place in the White Cliffs in ASE, and I haven't seen a single one, but I also really didn't see that many on the island either, so I'm wondering maybe the probability of their spawn is just really low, just like across the board. I'm not really sure. But we are pretty much back at base here, so let's poop first then. Let's get up here. It'd actually be really nice if we had a Megaraptor spawn up here, because that's kind of what we need, is we need a Megaraptor to spawn in a decent spot. It can't just be a high level one, it has to be a high level one in a decent spot so that it doesn't die to the nonsense. All right, I think we got all the valuable stuff off of you, so we'll just put you away. You can be our aloe from now on, since you're fully imprinted. And we can now go place our artifact, so let's do that. So I think we have a pedestal in here. We do. So we found that in a loot crate. Oh yeah, I did breed up this Pteranodon. I was flying around on this Pteranodon because it's just a little bit faster than the RG. When I was looking for our for a Megaraptor to tame. And then let's disable snapping, and let's try and lighten this up right here. Just a little bit. That's probably good. Is that good? I think that's good. It's kind of hard to tell when it's dark and rainy like this. But there we go. 2 artifacts down. I'm not really sure how many more we have left to go. So Skylord seems to be functioning properly, right? It's not really like, it doesn't like blur its lighting effect, but the Crag artifact's still kind of like, I don't know, it blurs it a little bit more. And I don't have motion blur on. Like, obviously you can kind of tell when I move around here. So, not sure what that's all about. Probably just some weird lighting stuff with ASA. But, yeah, 2 artifacts down. Got a ton of loot today. Really excited about that. And, just a really good cave run. That was so far, that is my favorite cave. I think between all the new stuff like the upgraded on the island, and I guess that's kind of all we did so far because we did some Primal Nemesis. But yeah, as far as caves go on Valguero, we still have a bunch more to see, but definitely my favorite so far. All right, I think that's going to be the it for today's episode. So if you did enjoy it, make sure you drop the video a like. It helps the channel out a ton. And if you're new, go ahead and subscribe. And I'll see you in the next one.